Knows boxing. I'm over here in Victory Boxing Gym. I'm with fight hands down one of the best, if not the best, amateur fighter in New York City. Koby Williams. That's second time chopping it up, man. What you been up to, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Like I said, got a fight January 20th against a good fighter named Christopher Houston. Currently 18-0. I'm gonna win this fight easy. I'm one of those fighters that I like to adapt in the beginning of the fight or the middle of the fight. So I'm thinking about walking him down, but I know he's a taller fighter. At the same time, I know my abilities, I know my own flaws. I'm looking forward to go to 19-0 January 20th, and then after that, go to gloves, win that, go to nationals, win that, and then some big news after that.
So I see you got the whole plan set up step by step. Yeah. And then I hear that you say it's going to be an easy fight. That tells me that you're confident, and you're going to walk him down. So is this the first time that you're fighting a tall guy where you have to implement that style? Because usually I see you on the back foot as a counterpuncher. Yeah. Tell me about this.
So what it is like, he's not the first guy I fought that was tall. I fought this kid named Henry DeLeon when I was novice. I think my fourth fight. I beat him by just using length. So what it is he's like 6'5", and I'm currently 5'8". And I didn't fight not one time on the inside, and I beat him easily. With this fight right here, I know Chris was gonna come and bring it. But like I said, man, I'm in the gym twice a day. I watch a lot of film. One thing about me is I can crack any Da Vinci code. So Christopher Houston is just another body to the 19 bodies that I put in the ground.
19-0, man, undefeated. How does that feel, man?
I feel good, man. Like I said, I'm humble, and like at the same time, it's just like I'm an amateur, you know? Like I just can't wait to go pro. I can't wait to get the best experience I can get. And you know, like I said, January 20th, 19-0, and then go to gloves right after. Like I said, baby, I'm in the gym every day, and Christopher Houston, I'm coming for you, man. So you know, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna break you.
Now, being that you're one of the most highly skilled fighters, especially out here in New York, I'm pretty sure you got some work with some high-level pros. Yeah. But what pros have you sparred with?
So I sparred with Bruce Carrington. I sparred with Deshaun Williams. I'm a current 3-0 pro boxer. I'm trying to think of other pros. I sparred Chris Koby, by the way. Chris Koby is a great fighter. Like I said, his last fight wasn't so good, but then again, he's one of the greatest fighters in New York. I sparred a lot of amateurs mainly, man. Like I said, I sparred Terrell Bostic, a good fighter.
Terrell Bostic, yeah, I see him all the time, man.
Terrell Bostic, I sparred Dimes Crowder, also signed under Gervonta Davis. I sparred Christian Otero, sparred him a few times this year. There's a lot of other fighters I sparred. Like I'm always sparring. So
do you learn something from each and every one of them?
With Terrell, I learned countering ability. So with Terrell, just like he's good with the body, and I feel like his body work is, out of all people I spar, he has the best body work. So like in a way, I'm trying to like relate my style with his in terms of the body work. Dimes Crowder, he's good with the jab, good, great IQ. He knows how to bob and weave. He knows how to move. He has great stamina. Bruce Carrington, a great countering game. Bruce Carrington actually was like my toughest sparring competitor. And then yeah, that's about it.
All right. Now I know that Devin Haney wanted to spar with you. You seemed that way. You saw his fight?
Yeah, I saw his fight. So what it is with Devin, so I slid up on a post, and I didn't expect him to like comment back or anything like that. So when he texted me, I've been checking you out, Koby, let's work, because he's been watching my stories and stuff, you know. So like I figured like, oh, like we're gonna spar. But then, like I said, I'm not gonna get into like detail, but like he was trying to promote something else, and I wasn't with it. So that's what happened with that. Hopefully, you know, one day I can spar him. Devin Haney, his last fight, like I said, man, great fighter. And
he was brilliant.
He's a brilliant fighter, and one thing about him, he knows how to adapt. He knows how to adapt, and he's a great fighter, man. The thing about it is he had a great resume. He's only 25 years old, and again, you can say all you want about Loma, you can say all you want about Cambosis and his other fights. Like his resume is better than most resumes out there, and he's only 25 years old. So at the same time, he got a bright future. I also talked to Teofimo Lopez. I talked to him a few weeks back, and one thing he told me about this game is you can't really trust nobody, man. He's like, at the end of the day, it's business, and if you steady yourself and train and stay humble, everything will come your way. I just started watching Teofimo Lopez, honestly. What I love about him is his defense and his explosiveness. He's a great counter puncher, and on top of that, he doesn't really get hit a lot. So, you know, that's another fighter I also watch. I watch Gervonta Davis, obviously, because, like, who doesn't want to watch someone get knocked out or someone knock somebody else out? And then Shakur Stevenson is, like, the main guy I really, like, watch a lot, and Floyd Mayweather.
So I see that obviously you better be high on those 4 young fighters: Teofimo, Devin Haney, Shakur, and Gervonta. If you can name one move or something that you learned from each one of those guys, which one would it be from each one of them? Starting with Devin Haney.
With Devin Haney, the jab. I learned that from him because of the 2 fights he had with Kambosos, and then now with my workouts, I'll do about 2 or 3 rounds straight with just jabs only. With Gervonta Davis, it's the uppercut and the explosiveness, man. It's just like something about him is where it's just like he catches you with an uppercut every time, and then he knows how to explode to it. Shakur Stevenson, ring IQ, walking someone down, and then Teofimo, counter ability. And then
Counter-puncher, you said?
Counter-puncher, yeah. Counter-puncher, and then he knows how to bait his opponents in. So he makes them feel like that they got the advantage over him, and then that's when they got the disadvantage by thinking they have the advantage, and then he counters them every time. And I like that about him. Like I said, all those fighters I take something from, I put it in the box, shake it up, and then see what we come up with, and that's my style. So, like I said, those are the fighters I watch, and then again, I still watch Floyd. And I just like, my style is like all of theirs in a mixture.
Okay, say no more, man. So, you know, you just gotta keep focused.
Yeah, 100%.
You already got a good like lineup list of goals. You just gotta go by the plan, and you're gonna be there one day. And I look forward to you being there, fighting live Madison Square Garden with no headgear. You know what I mean, for a world title, man. It was a pleasure chatting with you, bro. And I do a lot of film study of you as well. And I don't do that with amateur fighters, man. You got it, bro. Just keep it up, man.
Shout out.
Tell them where they can find you at.
Koby is who I am. That's my Instagram. Like I said, Instagram, Koby is who I am. Shout out Los Mills Boxing. Shout out, you know, Victory Boxing. Shout out Jose Guzman. Shout out Christian Vazquez, who also a promoter of mine, who currently promoting the SBC fight coming up January 20th. And I'm just excited, man. Like I said, I'm more motivated than ever. I train, like I said, twice a day. Sometimes I do 3 times. And then I watch a lot of film. So see you guys January 20th. I'm out.
Say less.